Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to be a part of this wonderful initiative. And I'm indeed delighted I reached at the right time because it's such an honor to see our Paralympians who make this nation proud. Thank you, Sanjay ji, for honoring them. And thank you for awarding them and recognizing their talent, recognizing their contribution. It really means a lot to all of us. I think not only in this room, but every Indian feels proud about the wonderful achievement our Olympians have demonstrated, particularly when we see this great emphasis coming on as a nation to develop not only the physical infrastructure of the country, but focusing on social infrastructure, focusing on holistic development of every individual. It's indeed a very important day for all of us when we are assembled here today. It is the Mahaparinirvan Divas of Bharat Ratna Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. He gave us the Indian Constitution. He's somebody we all look up to with reverence, the beacon of social justice in the country. And I'd like to say that we are all as a nation obliged and grateful for the stupendous contribution that Babasaheb Ambedkar gave to all of us. In fact, it's also another important day. The 9th Guru, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, sacrificed his life today for the nation. And I think all of us in this country recognize the valor with which he brought an entire nation to live for the country, to work for the country. And that's why when we look at the Indian of the Year award, 140 crore Indians in their own way are contributing to the nation's progress, our prosperity, our future. And every one of them may not be possible to reward each one of them as the Indian of the Year awardee, but every citizen contributing to the nation's better future, impacting the destiny of India, is an Indian of the Year. The Jawans at the border, our farmers who brought us food security, our artisans who take Indian culture, Indian tradition, Indian knowledge across the world, our teachers, our wealth creators, our business persons, our government servants, our media, each one of the young person who's starting up on his own with an innovative idea, the startups of India. And I can go on and on. Every one of the 140 crore Indians contributing to making India a developed nation, a prosperous nation through the Amrit Kal into 2047 when we celebrate 100 years of independence. And the world is seeing the growth story. The world is seeing the India story unfold. I think it's truly a moment in history that we are all privileged to be a part of and privileged to be contributing to. Friends, I was just informed that you chose the Paralympians over the Junior Asia Cup, the hockey team, which won us accolades. I think they certainly deserve the highest accolade, and what they have done, the way they have held the country's head high is truly remarkable. But I would also like to recognize the hockey team as much for their contributions. And I think it's this sports culture that is getting developed very rapidly across the country that's going to also take India to greater laurels across the world. In fact, just this morning, I was informed that a very large sports complex has come up in Ahmedabad, at a very huge investment, where nearly 16 or 17 sports faculties will be available, and where we'll be developing our future Olympians from that facility, preparing young India to take on the best in the world. In fact, we in North Mumbai, which I now represent as a member of parliament, have also handed over a piece of land, a 37-acre piece of land, to the Sports Authority of India. And in the next 3 or 4 years, we hope to develop that with public-private partnership. And I invite Gautam also to join that initiative. Mumbai doesn't have a sports facility of a world-class nature. And over the years, somehow governments came and went. They were never sincere about sports. It's only in the last few years with Khelo India, Fit India, the conscience of young India has awakened to a new spirit, both competitive, yet also willing to make a mark in the world. And I think this recognition towards sports will take the country to greater heights, both in the international arena and also help our children in their development years. So I'm really grateful that NDTV has taken this up as a mission, recognizing, supporting, informing people about the achievements of our sports person. And this will continue to inspire millions more in the years to come. I'd like to congratulate all the awardees. It's very inspirational to receive an award. It will certainly help them do better in life, and will also encourage many others who may not have received an award today, but will be encouraged to work towards becoming an awardee in the future. All those who have had an opportunity to be awarded today deserve our highest compliments. In fact, I was particularly happy to note the Social Impact of the Year award. Has it been given already? Not yet. Has it been announced? Oh, so then I'll refrain from commenting. But I do think that whenever the announcement is made, everybody will be very happy to know about the Social Impact of the Year award. It's a very special award, and I think all those who are going to be awarded as a part of that Social Impact award really represent the changing face of India in the years to come. It's a set of people who we all recognize are going to increasingly play a very important role in the nation's development as we move towards our collective goal to make India a powerful nation. Friends, we stand united today as a proud nation, a nation that has shown great resilience in the face of big challenges, including whether it was COVID or the geopolitical situation and troubled times in which we live. Despite all the difficulties, the world sees a beacon of hope and oasis in the India story, in the India journey. And I'm very sure that going forward, with the collective contribution of 140 crore Indians, we will continue to be an envy of the world, an envy of our neighbors. We'll continue to empower millions of people in India and across the world. We'll continue to be an important player in the world politics and world economics. And clearly, our goal to become the third largest economy in the next 3 years is well on track, and we shall be the world's third largest economy in the next 3 years. If I may leave behind a few thoughts for all of us to work upon. One, I think if we continue to encourage the next generation of leaders as a part of our effort to involve the youth in the various programs that are taken up, we can really empower them and improve the speed of development of the nation much faster. The Honorable Prime Minister is also going to be leading a Viksit Bharat Young Leaders Dialogue 11th and 12th of January. And I do believe such engagement with the youth and empowering of the youth will have a tremendous impact in the India growth story in the future that we want to craft for India and every Indian. Second, I think each one of us, in whatever field we are working in, we can contribute to this emerging India story. And whatever role we play, big or small, every action, directly or indirectly, will impact the nation's future. And our mindset as a nation needs to be towards much more collaboration, cooperation, working together, competition also. Competition is good for the country. It helps us grow faster and better. But I think it's important that the mindset of the nation remains positive. Unfortunately, there's every effort to derail the positivity and the growth story of India that we experience on more than one occasion. I just wish to urge all of you, and through NDTV, all its viewers and the people of India, that let's keep the positivity in each one of us. The day we start becoming too negative and our mind is always focused on the difficulties or the problems or the negative stories, we are going to lose the momentum that India has today. And this mindset change can only be a collective effort of every person across the country. This will also lead to my third point of promoting the unity and integrity and inclusivity that we are all proud of. Our effort should be to grow, taking along the nation with us. We'll all have to work together for a better future for our brothers and sisters. And finally, a small request, let's all of us agree to be vocal for local. Atmanirbhar Bharat, a nation which is proud of what it can offer, a nation which supports each other, a nation where we prefer the work of our own people over the products that are imported into the country, particularly where equally good, high-quality Indian goods and services are available, is a nation which will progress faster. I can take example of countries like Korea or Japan. The nationalist spirit that they demonstrate, the way businesses and people support each other, is something that we can learn from, we can emulate. And I would urge NDTV, and Sanjay ji, you may give it a thought. It's important that we all work towards the collective ambition to support each other and support Indian entrepreneurs, support Indian artisans, our Vishwakarmas, our MSMEs, our domestic manufacturers, our women who make us proud with their achievements. Let's support each other and take the country to greater heights. As the Prime Minister said, and I quote, 140 crore people of India have joined the resolution of Viksit Bharat, and they themselves today are driving it. I hope each one of you will join in this resolution and become a part of the Viksit Bharat story. Thank you very much. Congratulations for a very successful program.